Hey guys, it's bath time again for Luna. So, as you can see here, I have set up a bucket. Last time I gave her a bath, I used the tub, which is her preferred spot, honestly. But sometimes you don't have a lot of time to just play and bond with your ferrets. So, you may want to give them a quick bath and you don't want to get all splashed and everything. So, ferrets, as you know, are not supposed to get bathed that often. However, this little girl here had made an incredible mess in her cage, and I just felt she was awfully stinky and I couldn't take it. So she needed a bath. So I wanted to show you guys the other methods that we use when we don't have time to bond with her heavily. We just instead use a bucket, and while it's not her favorite place at first, she does get used to it later on in the video. But I just wanted to show you guys this is another effective method, especially for those of you who are not used to ferrets. Maybe you're new to this and you want to just try giving them a bath. This is what we do. And this way, when they are done and everything, just like a little dog, when you give them a bath and they just want to, shake that water off, it does come on you. So this will prevent a lot of mess. And so as you could see here on her first attempt, she tried getting out, but then she realized eventually that the water was actually very nice and comfortable. And my favorite is that she likes to spin in circles, and it actually helps a lot because she's getting all that dirt off her body. So I don't have to scrub her as much, but she doesn't realize that she's just, helping me out. So, anyways, as you could see there, I'm just giving her a little scrubs on the areas that I feel she needed it most, which is usually under her belly, as she does, sometimes crawl around in her cage in things that she shouldn't be really crawling over, but that's another topic. So, anyways, what I am using here, guys, is a super, super mild baby soap with no dyes, nothing harmful. If I figure if babies can use it, why not a ferret? They do have special ferrets soap, but I do prefer the unscented version of baby soaps. I just find that that is extremely mild and nothing could be better than that, but that's at your discretion, whatever you want to do. And then, guys, the water, I made sure that I tested the water, not tasted. I tested the water on the inner portion of my wrist just to make sure that it is nice and comfortable. If that water feels way too warm, you know that it's going to harm your ferret. So you do want to be extra careful, just as you would treat a baby. You want to make sure that water is perfect. And I can tell that the water is nice because almost immediately after I put her in there, she just wanted to stay and relax. And you'll see later on in the video, she just stays there. And she likes to do what I call her washing machine cycle, where she just spins in circles. And I just find it adorable. I mean, I could watch her forever. Unfortunately, my schedule doesn't allow for me to just stare at her, but she's just such a blessing. She's wonderful. But anyways, I just wanted to share with you guys in case you were looking for options as to, how to wash your ferret with less mess, things that you could use. So this is a dedicated bucket just for her. So you could instead get a baby tub, but being that it is so wide, she might, your ferret might just escape it, not like it, who knows. But again, they don't need baths that often. Well, need probably need, but should they have a bath that often? No. Ferrets, as you know, they tend to have their own natural scent, which I have learned not to mind as much. But again, that's a different story. But anyways, I just wanted to show you guys. So like I said, I first prepared this bucket with nice, warm, comfortable, soapy water. Put her in there, scrubbed her really well, her tail, behind her ears, everywhere. And then I proceeded to prepare a nice, clean water in the sink. Okay, so I plugged my sink, again, tested the water right on my wrist, and gave her a final rinse. So you want to make sure you get all that soap off of her body because you don't want to leave that on her. That'll make her extremely uncomfortable. So we proceeded to go to the sink, and you'll see down, later in the video how much she actually enjoys that. And here is a closer version of her trying to do her spin cycle. But she's just too much. I'm telling you, she's so funny. But she's trying to get the last little bit of grime off. And finally, she made it till the end. And this is her final rinse, where, now the water is just no soap. This is the residue soap that, she came with from the bucket previously. And there I just kind of make sure that I go everywhere around her body, make sure that I, shake her hair or kind of fluff it up just to make sure that nothing was left in there and that she's comfortable. And you can just tell how much she's enjoying that. Okay. And final detail, she is now going crazy in her cage because she's like, oh, what is this? It doesn't smell like me. I want to smell like myself. So she goes to try and dry off. And just watch her there. She is just using her little mat there, drying her body completely, okay? And look at her here. Oh my goodness, tell me this is not the most adorable thing you have ever seen. Seriously. Isn't she just adorable? Look at the fluffy tail. Isn't she just so fluffy? Seriously. But anyways, thanks for watching.